Hi, today we're going to review some hip flexor stretches, but first let's just talk about where the hip flexor is. It's the muscle that's on the front of your leg, it's your quadriceps, but it's also the muscles underneath the quadriceps that come up and attach to your spine. And when these muscles are tight, it can make your pelvis tilt forward and make things feel quite uncomfortable. So Lita is going to demonstrate one of the easiest stretches for your hip flexor where you're just kneeling. You're going to just do a little bit of a tuck of your pelvis until you feel a stretch happening on the front of your thigh. This one's great because you're not bending your spine at all, so you're in a very safe position. You're gonna breathe, spend about 30 seconds on one leg, and then you're gonna do the same thing on the other leg. This might be something that you would do maybe 2 sets of, and you might do this 1 or 2 times a day. Next, we're gonna move to a little bit more traditional stretch that people do for their quads. I see a lot of runners doing this where they're just standing and they're grabbing their leg and pulling it. This is important to keep your back straight, but you tend to feel this stretch a little bit down in the quad closer to the knee, which isn't always the place where we want to feel it, but this is a good alternative if it works for you. Lastly, we're going to show you a quad hip flexor stretch where you're going to be in a position where you're lunging forward. You're keeping your spine straight so that whole leg is going to be in line with the back, and you're going to feel for the stretch there. And if you feel you have extra flexibility, then you can reach and grab your foot to get the stretch even more. But you have to keep your spine in a good position, otherwise you risk injuring your back if you don't have that flexibility there. Hope this helps.